Grace and peace, St. Luke's beloved community. This past Saturday evening, a memo went out to every one of our members that informed us that Pastor Sally's medical leave of absence would be continued through December the 4th, the second Sunday of Advent. I want to give you a little background for that, and my goal is to communicate with you as clearly and frequently as possible any updates on Pastor Sally's leave and her return to us. I had very good conversations with Bishop Yehiel Curry, and he had a conversation this past Wednesday with Pastor Sally. Bishop Curry, in that consultation, in which he was updated on progress Pastor Sally has made during this leave, and also heard from her various doctors and others who have been accompanying her on this journey. With all that, Bishop Curry gave me a phone call on Thursday and shared that Pastor Sally's leave would be extended through December 4th. And I have shared that with you. I want you to know a couple of things. One of them is that it is expected that Pastor Sally will be fully back with us on December the 4th. The bishop has promised us that he would let us know on November the 18th in writing that that this will take place. So I will have an update for you after I've received that information from the bishop. I want you to know as well that in conversation with Pastor Sally that things are proceeding well, and some things are being put into place now, and we're hoping that she continues to get stronger and better. You, of course, understand that I cannot communicate to you any details or information on Pastor Sally or anyone's internal health and issues. I know it's somewhat to hear more, and I'm sharing everything that I can share. So here's bottom line. Second Sunday of December, December 4th, second Sunday of Advent, we fully expect that Pastor Sally will be back with us and that she will be doing well. I have been given permission to be in contact with Pastor Sally, so she and I will continue to share information and work together towards a good reentry for her and for us. She appreciates the meals, the support, the cards, the prayers, and she wanted me to convey that to you. And so I hope that if you do have questions, you will feel free to ask me. I will share what I can. But I wanted you to hear from me, not just from a memo, that there's great care going into this, and that we are working together with Pastor Sally in the bishop's office for her to resume her ministry among us. I want to thank people who've been very helpful in covering Pastor Sally's absence. It's been my joy to work with Kim Hendy and with Kelly Goldbeck and others on the Sunday school, and to begin leading worship for the Sunday school each Sunday. That we have revamped our curriculum so that the children in Sunday school will be sharing the same lessons that we share on Sunday morning in worship. A nice bridge across the generations on Sunday morning. I'm very grateful to Jerry Mears and those who worked with him for completing the servant trip this summer, and also for a good start in the confirmation program. We have 16 people involved, young people. And I'm very, very grateful to Pastor John Schumacher, for his assistance in pastoral calls and visitation. I'm very grateful as well for the implementation team and the vision team and how we've gotten a really good start in the fall as we are reconnecting together in Christ. My role as the interim pastor is to help us work through the issues that we need to work through before we call a new pastor, to get us ready to call a new pastor. It was my agreement with the bishop's office and with your church council that I would lead the vision process that we've started and to live into that process with the implementation team. As far as I see the timetable going, our emphasis this fall has been reconnecting. Advent will be a good time to take stock of how we're doing, where we're going, maybe a few focus groups. Epiphany season is a wonderful time to implement the part of our plan that calls for our global, for our mission. Epiphany is mission season. And maybe to begin to implement our big idea to reconnect with our community and to serve our community. It would mean then that Lent might be a good time to put together a call team, a call committee, and to begin that process. During the time of Lent, we would then spend time with each other hearing what that process is, getting the call committee going, working on our ministry site profile, in which there's a lot of input that needs to happen with the congregation. Maybe even do a little bit of work in our adult forums on the call as God calls people, call processes in the Bible, and what that looks like when God calls someone to leadership in the church and to leadership in ministry. So that's kind of my update to you. And I look forward to being with you this coming Sunday. We're going to have a baptism. The baby's parents are going to be joining our church. We're looking forward to being together in worship. I heard it was wonderful having a big choir back again. All of these wonderful signs that God is truly with us. The next big thing that I think we're going to need to concentrate on is stewardship. And our president, Tom Mallon, has been working on a temple talk to share with you some straight facts about our financial situation and also how and why the situation is the way it is. It's a situation we need to get a handle on as we prepare to call another pastor to our church. And I look forward to working with you on that. But for me, stewardship is very simple. I was taught this as a child and have lived it my whole life. Stewardship for me isn't about a budget. It's not about paying my church bill and the gas bill and all the other bills. For me, stewardship is about gratitude. I'm so thankful to God for giving me my life back through the death and resurrection of Jesus. And for me, stewardship is figuring out every day how to say thank you. God's peace be with you, beloved.